eating up the meteor shower.
Yes, and also that was quite a really awesome draft here for both of these teams. Well, honestly, Reptar, I can't say who will win or who actually had the advantage from that draft because both of it are awesome. I think it's all about the execution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Game 3 of our third series, LP versus OMG.
Final game of the night on this beautiful Saturday evening. If you are just joining us, you're watching LAUS PLAYBOOK Esports going up against Omega Esports. Omega want to continue their win streak. LPE want to break their lose streak. So we see a hot duel there in the middle. We're just going to be seeing these two farm up. Now, let's bring it back to the question of objectives. Agreed, both drafts are great, but there has to be someone here who has a clear or maybe even just a slight advantage in team fights for major objectives. Who would that be?
Well, for team fights, that will be in favor of OMG because they do have the Glorious Pathway and also the Ring of Punishment. And Hayes loves to go full in, at least try to force LPE to, or at least move his positioning to at least they can get that Ring of Protection AoE on any of one of these heroes. But when it comes to solo team fights, this will be in favor of LPE because they do have the Daytona's Welcome and also the burst and mobility of Aspect plus BMO on his execute. So it's all about the aggression, the current tempo of the game here. But look at this, BMO is really going inside the base of OMG.
Going for the Disrupt Arts with the Cometic Lance, stopping the members of Omega. They're getting eaten up, or they're eating up damage from the Aspect Ultimate Essential Mountain Shocker. And that was a close call there for both teams. LPE, good thing Arves is able to show up just in time with the Cometic Lance. Again, though, we're seeing Arves play the Sylvana tank, something they tried before, and BMO is rocking the Benedetta in the mid lane, actually.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a switch up for rather a different roles as being played by all of these members. I think that's because of the flexibility. That's one of the strengths of LPE here. However, Hajizi here.
Really, really low. BMO leaving them. Oh! What a play there by LPE. Arves and BMO. BMO went in there, left the Electo final blow, and Arves just finished the job. But then Omega were able to respond there.
And he can't run away from that one because of the trails from the Electo final blow, and that was a nice position, nice placement of his ultimate here for BMO. And you can see the veteran moves of BMO here, taking advantage of his experience. But Ryota
is gonna try to eat up Toshi, but Toshi able to flicker out of the area of Detona's Welcome. And now Omega trying to hold on to this. Is still a very, very close game. We haven't seen the first team fight for the Turtle just yet. Hot, breakneck action is what you're watching. If you've been joining us throughout the day, thank you so much for joining us. If you are just tuning in, don't go anywhere because this is the last game for the day. As Hayes takes a lot of damage from Arves and Jake the Dog. Jake the Dog will be forced back. Arves jumps in with the Divine Imperial Justice, and that's going to be a kill onto Toshi's Beatrix. Meanwhile, Toshi was able to take down Aspect before he goes down, so that's going to be 2 marksmen down. Hajizi still up for the side of Omega, but they're going to play it safe. It's going to be a trade, but LPE win that. They are still in the lead with the gold.
Yep, Curtisi as well, after that skirmish, utilizing his Yin-Yang overturn to its full potential, bursting out Aspect, well, again, controlling Aspect, actually, and also providing information. I really thought that that they can take another kill there if he uses Flame Shot to push back inside, or yeah, on the other side of the cliff right there. But I guess in the current situation, it's much better to burst and use your Yin-Yang overturn. However, LPE with their positioning is really good. How they are controlling the game here, BMO and also the rest of the gang. However, Ryota.
Oh, Ryota with the flicker back with the Detona's Welcome. Kenji's gonna be trapped under the tower, but Ryota not able to do enough damage just yet. Kenji just barely getting out there. Those two are gonna be out for the first turtle fight. That is up already in the turtle pit top side. Hayes, Curtisi, Toshi, and Hajizi are gonna be contesting this. Aspect is nearby. I believe he has already used the Mountain Shocker, so Omega has the turtle by their side. That's gonna be BMO and Arves going in. They're going to be cut off there by Toshi, but Toshi just has to get back BMO. He's chasing after Hajizi. Hajizi could be going down. He does go down. BMO is down as well for the side of LPE though. But look at that, Kenji and Hayes going after Aspect and Jake the Dog. Toshi still alive. It's a killing spree for the Kagura. Cortese already has 3 kills. They're gonna get knocked back. They're gonna get triple killed there. Look at that, the Barrett's Beatrix combination, or excuse me, Barrett's keeping it alive here for LPE. Kenji still somehow getting out of there, and Omega Toshi staying alive, holding on to Renner. Not usually what's picked up here by Beatrix, the sniper, but he is rocking the sniper along with the submachine guns as well. So I think that's how Toshi were able to secure the kills there. The burst and early damage that Renner can provide once you can land the skill shot. But despite all of that, LPE still walk away with the turtle, and Toshi might be in danger here.
Yep, indeed, and Toshi getting picked off. BMO and also Aspect will be the ones going to secure that kill there, and Jake the Dog just purchased his Ice Queen wand, and BMO also with the Brute Force breastplate. And just like as I was saying earlier, Omega really shines when it comes to team fight. Glorious Pathway
is going to be chasing after Aspect. I don't think Hayes was able to drop down the stun onto anyone. He had to go back. Jake the Dog with a Meteor Shower, raining it down onto Hayes, and Hayes was forced to go back. Now, great commitment there by Ryota. One of the few men in this world which we see great commitment from, or people in this world, really sticking with that play. The fact that he went and continued it actually is what bought time for LPE to make a comeback, because Omega were too distracted with trying to take him down.
Yeah, I completely agree there, because he went for a Sky Guardian helmet. They understand that, yeah, this guy is really tanky, let's just ignore him for a while. And that actually happens earlier on that mid lane team fight. But Ryota, he doesn't have his Detona's welcome earlier, so that means he's just heavily relying on his so-called teamwork, and also with the missile export to at least provide any kind of help for his team.
Oh, and Kenji gets caught out there by the members of LPE. They throw a lot just to take down that Bakito, so Omega are going to try to fight it out and punish LPE for trying to get one of their own. BMO is on the eyes of Hayes, but Hayes is eyeing after Aspect. Aspect does not get stunned by Hayes, able to traceless out of there just in time. Turret gets broken. Arvs is going to be on the run. He's trying to get away from this, but Omega respond. Now Ryota is there nearby. Hayes out of nowhere with the stun onto the face of BMO. So it's very scrappy what we're seeing from these two teams. They're fighting everywhere. Not entirely the cleanest games as we saw compared to game 1 and 2, but it's a fight.
Yeah, I completely agree there. I think it's a little bit of a miscommunication from on the side of Arvs and also BMO. They're trying to run away, but they saw Hayes coming in, and that's the strength of this high-loss pick. If you get caught with the law and order, for sure you can't run away because the ring of punishment will be on top of you. And also BMO got caught off guard there, out of position, and they're heavily punished after that.
LPE might just end their winning streak, but the game isn't over yet. As Arvs spots out Hajizi. Arvs though gets stunned. He eats up the damage from Nibiru. The damage coming out of Toshi, way too much to handle there. As LPE though, they're still continuing. Look at that, the flicker in by Ryota into the Detonus welcome. He's gonna spit Hayes into the wall. Hayes gets stunned, but Hayes is holding on. He is a tank after all. Omega isn't here for the response, and that's gonna be Cortese's Kagura providing the slows and the damage, enough for Toshi to end it. Ryota trying to go on the run. Quick sidestep to disrupt them, but no, he does not get the full Omega today as Ryota and BMO went down.
Okay, LPE needs to stop the bleeding right now because, again, that Detona's welcome into Hayes, that's not the right target, and they don't want that to happen. But with that opportunity, Omega just capitalized and took advantage of it. However, Aspect moving forward here, and Hayes trying to run away, and I think this is it. This is the moment that they're waiting for, but unfortunately, there's no Ryota. But Aspect just got his BOD, his Blade of Despair, and is looking for more.
Despite all the trials and tribulations that LPE has went through this season, Aspect with a shutdown onto Hajizi gives them more of a foundation to get it closer to a series win. Meteor Shower getting thrown out by Jake the Dog to stop the members of Omega. The flame shot from Cortese almost taking down Aspect or Arvs. Jake the Dog and Aspect take a lot of damage from that Beatrix, but LPE escaped. Ryota almost getting that. Detonus welcome onto Toshi, able to get out just in time. I believe he used the reload dash to get out of there. Great timing there by Toshi.
And Ryota missed the cursor. He didn't, I think he didn't use or actually position the launch on that wall, so he's able to escape. There's no stun at all. And, well, I think there's really, LPE is just having a very difficult time right now trying to position or trying to focus on a single target. Curteasy is not also, well, they need to control Curteasy right now. Look at his items. 5,600 gold. Went for the COD, the Clock of Destiny plus the Lightning Truncheon. That is enough for them to burst out BMO, Aspect, and Arv, or rather Jake the Dog there. So those three heroes are really vital for LPE when it comes to this next team fight, especially the Lord is already up.
Yeah, good thing that Curteasy also went for the magic penetration boots. One of the reasons why they're dealing a lot of damage with the Ryota and Arvs, especially just that Kagura. The penetration is an added help. That positioning right now, beautiful by both of these two teams. We could be up for a hell of a fight here. 10 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. Positioning is key right now. They're both holding on. They're waiting for the Luminous Lord to spawn. LPE more position towards the top side, but Omega go back a little bit. LPE move in for the chase, move in closer. The Mountain Shocker gives the vision that Omega are away from it. I think Aspect's gonna start it up because Omega just wanted to escort Hajizi to getting that purple. Omega coming in close. LPE, let's see if they can do this, if they can get the Lord, but they decide to reset. Kenji gets spotted out in the mid. They force out the flicker out of Kenji. That could be big here for LPE. Both of these two teams just stretching the rubber band as long as possible. No one between these two teams wanting to snap that just yet.
Yep, and you can see Omega now from the bottom side. They will try to occupy the top side, so it's a little bit of exchange here when it comes to position, but OMG slowly crawling to the brush area. Jake the Dog and also, well, I think that was Aspect who's on top of it, or Arvs rather, going for the chromatic lance, but not enough.
Yeah, and that's going to be the rubber band finally breaking, and that's going to be Arvs take a lot of damage, but that's going to be a shutdown there onto Curteasy's Kagura. Finally, they get to take him down. 3-1 and 9 is Kagura now, but with Arvs gone, LPE, they do have Ryota, they have the big guy, they have Detona, they have Barrett to help them hold the front line. And Omega, without Curteasy's Kagura, they're a little bit more cautious this time. They're waiting for Haze and Toshi to make a comeback, but that's going to be the Meteor Shower throw there by LPE. That is going to be a kill onto Kenji. So I think this is going to be a Luminous Lord here for LPE, but they're not trying to get it just yet. Okay, they're going to be starting it out now, but Curteasy is back. This has been a really long game of chicken for the Lord. The Lord is waiting. The Lord has been ready for a while now, TDZ.
Yeah.
The Lord is down to 14.6k. That's going to be a fight continued now. Lord reset yet again. That's going to be Ryota with the Detonus. Welcome on to Haze. Haze taking a lot of damage right now, but so are the rest of Omega, who are forced back by the Mountain Shocker. Haze is going to go down to the hands of LPE, and that has been the story for the past 2 minutes. They are still here. No one has gotten the Lord yet.
Yeah, and almost half HP now for LPE, but here we go, Chromatic Lance. Curteasy able to run away using the Rashi Umbrella Flea, but who wants to get the Lord?
Finally goes into the hands of LPE, and they decide to pull the trigger as they take out Hajizi. That's going to be the Granger down, and that is Omega running for the hills, going back. They need to regroup as the Luminous Lord will take its sweet time to come out, but this is going to be a problem for Omega. They need to hold down and pull off a hell of a defense to hold on.
Wow, LPE just slowly taking every members of OMG one by one, and OMG just put up the risk. Okay, we will try to go in, and but unfortunately, Aspect will be those going to take that one out. LPE just destroying and took this opportunity to destroy all of the outer turrets, and LPE now on the advantage. 38,000.6k net worth and 34.3, and LPE is currently on the lead right now. I think that's at least 1.5 core item there, but the Lord already marching into the top lane, and Omega needs to do something about this.
The defense begins, and is this the beginning of the end as the Mountain Shocker forces back the members of Omega? Look at that, Arvs going in as well as BMO. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out of Toshi. The LPE members, the frontliners, have to go back a little bit, but they were able to successfully complete their mission of taking down the top lane turret. Inhibitor in mid is going to be up next here for LPE, but OMG are going to try to hold on and defend this. They will have enough minion wave clear for now. Since Arvs took up a lot of damage, he can't eat up as much, so he's going to be forced back. Omega still living to fight another day, but LPE want another turret going their way. That's going to be the ultimate from the rocket launcher already used there by Toshi, but that's going to be Arvs catching out Haze. But that's Haze. That's a really tacky Hylos, and that's going to be the Meteor Shower dump there by the members of LPE by Jake the Dog. Haze, look at that. That's how tacky he is. He was able to get away safely.
And also with the tenacity, he can just absorb all of the damage here. I think well, they've been doing, LPE has been doing this earlier, so I think the key plan is to destroy the frontliners of OMG.
Yeah, and look at the damage coming out of the members of LPE, but BMO is the one who, of Omega, but who bit the dust was a BMO 1, 5, and 4. Maybe a bit of a miscalculation entry there, but they were able to secure that middle inhibitor finally. Bit of a sacrifice, but with the lead that Omega, with that LPE has here, they don't need to worry too much. They have a tremendous lead.
Indeed. And also with this lead, they don't want to give any opportunity for Omega to catch up. But yes, they have successfully destroyed the top and also the mid turret, and it will be easier for them to go in afterwards. But the next play for LPE here is to go for a sneaky play. 3 members of LPE here just stalking inside the brush area here on the right side with the Mountain Shocker as well, providing information. But are they ready for the next clash?
The Mountain Shocker has come in big for LPE multiple times here. The vision it provides has stopped the positioning and has stopped the plans of Omega, almost stealing that purple buff away with the Rhapsody, or Decenata rather. And now Omega still somehow holding on to this. You need to pull off something close to a miracle. Barretts has been a big problem for them.
Yeah, Barretts, because again we just won the Tonus Welcome, and also with the stacks from the big guy is a really tanky fighter here for LPE. But the main thing is, I think I do know the question now, or I think I do know the answer now. The reason why they're always picking off Haze, because with Haze on play, there's no way that they can access or that they can penetrate the back line. So they're ready to expend all of their resources, even the Meteor Shower, just to burst out Haze here. But unfortunately, there's no way to crack the can open. Haze is way too tanky already with the Tenacity on his tank emblem. And look at this, or I think that was a Dominance Ice plus the Athena's shield. So the only way that they can burst or crack the Haze open is to use all of their ultimates, maybe into the ultimate of Sylvana plus the Meteor Shower, and also use the Mountain Shocker its full on its full potential. But look at the positioning of Haze here, just really careful and making sure that they have information.
Yeah, Haze going straight to the back line there. He gets eaten up by Detonus Welcome. That's going to be the Meteor Shower there. OMG might actually be able to steal this turtle away. They're going to be fighting. The damage coming out from the Lord. Aspect has been taken out. Omega might just surprise LPE here. BMO is defending. BMO. No, BMO is attacking. BMO is here in the middle of OMG. Is that enough damage? The minion wave, the turret can stand. BMO's hitting it. BMO's going for it. Toshi and Curtis is coming back.
Oh my
God. Toshi defend. Can Toshi stop this? BMO, one more hit. Oh goodness! But here comes and LPE secure the win. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wearing headsets, forgive us for that. But what a moment here! Final game in day 3. BMO, the veteran.